let's get started with the James Charles drama that's really unfolding on YouTube, about, really between two of the biggest YouTubers that were really happening in the beauty world. So, we're going to focus on the basics because it's really a complex story. It's a lot to discuss. We would be here for hours, but, it's spreading like wildfire, not only on the internet, but also in mainstream media as well. I mean, look, here we are talking about it. It's really, really a very big deal. Now, for those of you that don't know him, James Charles is a 19-year-old YouTuber, model, internet personality, makeup artist. He has a huge amount of followers.
That's right, so huge. And only on Instagram, he had last week about 15.3 million followers.
And in Twitter, he had around 3.5 million followers.
And he's been close to a lot of celebrities. Like, really, he's had a support of a lot of them, like Demi Lovato, Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian. He has actually also made collaborations with them. He shot videos with them. So, he's definitely had that celebrity boost and support for quite some time.
But, however, we need to emphasize this last week because he had lost about 3 million followers in the last few days, according to the website Social Blade. And now his career could be in a free fall in a very viral manner.
If I lost 3 million, I'd be a negative 2 point.
That would be on my phone. No, not even.
Right,
It would be on negative.
Right. So what exactly happened, right? Well, apparently he's made several controversial statements in the past, but what sparked this fallout is his feud with his longtime mentor and fellow beauty guru, Tati Westbrook.
That's right. The drama started in April when Charles posted an ad for Sugar Bear hair supplements to his Instagram story. Turns out that the brand is a huge competitor for Westbrook's supplements brand Halo Beauty. She accused him of being unsupportive and called it betrayal.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, although James Charles later apologized to Tati, she answered with a 43-minute long video. This is actually what we're seeing right here on YouTube, where she announced that she was going to cut off their friendship. And in the video, she also accused him of spreading lies about her and called him out for saying, hurtful things about other people in the beauty community after she had taken him under her wing, and counseled him and negotiated contracts for him and actually also introduced him to other influencers as well.
Well, moreover, in the video, she characterizes him, and I quote, a sexual predator who routinely targeted straight identifying men and sexually harassed them both in public and in private. Charles had to apologize again to her, but his follower count began to drop quickly. Let's hear what she had to say about his alleged sexual harassment.
It's really disgusting to manipulate someone's sexuality, especially when they are still, emerging into adulthood and don't quite have everything figured out. You are using your fame, your power, your money to play with people's emotions. You're threatening to ruin them. You're threatening to embarrass them. And you're doing that to have them behave sexually in your favor, even if they're straight. And you know what? That's not okay. That behavior is not okay.
So we saw this video, and after this video, there was a lot of celebrities who also started to unfollow him. Among them, fellow beauty guru Kylie Jenner, who he's worked with, Miley Cyrus, Shawn Mendes, Katy Perry, and Demi Lovato, and that's just to name a few.
Yeah. I mean, the list is really growing. So there's many questions around this drama, right? And so far, the internet really, as far as we can tell, has been siding more with Tati, right? That's the truth, because her numbers are growing while his are decreasing. So you know what? Really, the question now, I guess, here would be, do you think that James Charles will be able to bounce back from this, right? Because this is obviously a very serious situation with some pretty heavy accusations there. So what do you think? Will he be able to bounce back?
You want to start?
No, you start.
Listen, as far as bouncing back, I think, and unfortunately, especially in our era of the, social media, basically, I think that once it's on social media, I think it's going to be hard to come back. And I'll give you the example of now when people hear James Charles, they're going to search him, and guess what's going to pop up? The betrayal, the sexual harassments, the whatnot, all that beauty campaign and all that what he's worked so hard for is now going to go lower in the history.
Right.
So therefore, can he bounce back? I'm sure he can, but will it be the same bounce? No, it won't. That ball is kind of deflated a little.
I mean, he does have, again, millions and millions of followers. We're seeing it, his subscriber count decrease in the millions. It'll still leave him with
a lot of followers.
Right, exactly, a lot of followers. And I think we live in a world where, time does help to allow things to pass, right, and to heal. And I just think people need to, decide for themselves. Like, will this, allow him to bounce back or not?
The people that are really like his fans and the ones that have grown with him, I feel like he will be able to bounce back. I feel like, I don't know about the sexual harassment part though, but about her friend or betraying her or whatever it was that really happened, because we don't really know, because everything has two sides. Every story has two sides.
Correct. If those allegations, if the allegations continue to come out, I think that, and I'm talking about the sexual harassment and all of that sexual misconduct.
That's a different story.
Allegations. That I think would end up hurting him more, especially if it comes out to be true, or if more people come out of the woodwork to say, hey, you know what, this also happened, or accuse him of all those different things.
You know what, you brought up a good point that I hadn't even realized was there is two sides to the story. We heard 43 minutes of Tati's. We haven't heard much of anything. He is apologetic. He came out being apologetic, saying he has no excuse for some of the things how he acted.
So he released the video. It's his 8-minute video.
He did.
But it's not.
But I even saw screenshots that he sent to someone when because he explained the reason why he did the sugar bear hair thing.
Yes, that was the 8-minute video that he was expressing, but it wasn't more in depth like how Tati did 43 minutes worth. If you want to know about Little Xan or the Oscars fashion
or Meghan Markle.
What else?
We always want to know about Meghan Markle. You know what you guys have to do?
The royals.
Press a button that says subscribe.
That's it. It's easy.
Easy like not me.
Easy peasy.